Hi there and welcome to this week's edition of Vero News Rewind. I'm your host, Debbie Carson, online editor for VeroNews.com. Let's get started with a look at this week's news. In an attempt to keep the beach renourishment project moving forward, the Board of County Commissioners this week approved cutting a $150,000 check to Ranger Construction. The funds, though only half what the contractor is asking for, will help cover the price difference in diesel fuel. County staff and Ranger are expected to work out a formula for determining how much more money might be needed to cover the cost of increased fuel prices. The annual Firefighters Fair wraps up this weekend with more rides, games, food, and entertainment. From cowboys and cowgirls cracking whips and 4-H members egging on their roosters to crow, to crashing cars in the demolition derby and teaching little ones about fire safety, this year's Firefighters Fair has brought people out in the thousands in support of great causes and in search of tremendous fun. In other news, Indian River County Administrator Joe Baird will remain at his post as the county's CEO with a new 3-year contract that keeps his salary at $180,000 and caps his sick and vacation time. Though each commissioner praised Baird for his work and leadership, Commissioners Gary Wheeler and Joe Flesher opposed the new contract, citing extra benefits Baird would receive the other employees have not. And over at the Indian River County School District, Risk Management Director Jerry Koziel has resigned his post effective March 23rd after the school board rejected Superintendent Dr. Harry LaCava's recommendation for demotion. Koziel has been on paid administrative leave since an investigation into a sexual harassment complaint found probable cause that harassment did occur. Several events are wrapping up this weekend, but not the least of which being the annual Indian River County Firefighters Fair and stage production The Producers. Other events include a bunkhouse breakfast by the Historical Society, the Pelican Island Wildlife Festival, and Mozart's Marriage of Figaro by the Vero Beach Opera. This evening will be the grand opening of the Flame Tree Clay Art Gallery at the Cultural Council of Indian River County's office, and McKee Botanical Garden will host Seuss by Night. Saturday morning kicks off with the Indian River County Historical Society's Bunkhouse Breakfast and Cow Pens tour of the Treasure Hammock Ranch. Only slightly later in the morning, Riverview Park in Sebastian will open with the 19th annual Pelican Island Wildlife Festival. The Junior League of Indian River will host its 18th annual Tour of Homes, and the 2nd annual Spring Fling Luncheon and Style Show will be held at First Presbyterian Church in Vero Beach. The Democratic Women's Club of Indian River County's monthly luncheon will be held at the Culinary Capers and will feature guest speaker Claudia Jimenez from the Indian River County School Board. The Indian River County St. Patrick's Day Parade along 14th Avenue in downtown Vero Beach, hosted by the Vero Beach Elks Lodge, begins at 1 p.m. and a post-parade open house will be held at that Elks Lodge. The Cause for Pause main auction to benefit the Humane Society will be held at the Vero Beach Museum of Art, and the Emerson Center's Celebrated Speaker Series presents Gwen Eiffel, moderator and managing editor of Washington Week and senior correspondent for the NewsHour with Jim Lair. The inaugural invitational step-off competition to benefit the Gifford Youth Activity Center will be held at the Gifford Youth Activity Center complex, and Point West will host Green on the Green at sunset. On Sunday, the Treasure Coast Quaker Worship Group will hold an open house at its new location, the Center for Spiritual Care, at 1550 24th Street in downtown Vero Beach. All are welcome. The Atlantic Classical Chamber Music Series continues in partnership with the Vero Beach Museum of Art and will feature a French program of enchantment. And the Vero Beach Opera will present Mozart's Marriage of Figaro at the Vero Beach High School Performing Arts Center. For more information on these and other events, be sure to check out our community calendar. Well, that's it for us this week. Be sure to send us your news by emailing us at newstips@veronews.com. Follow us on Twitter and friend us on Facebook. Until next week, take care.